Oh, you think? Oh, God. Let's get into this. If you have not seen the last 2 or 3 videos I've posted in the last 24 hours, which is way more than I ever expected to do when I got on YouTube, but because of the speed and pace at which this story has been going, I figured, what the hell. So here we go, Pirates and Princesses. That's Clownfish TV on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to them, please do so. If you're not subscribed to me, please do so. Go check those guys out. They do great work. I love their website. How do you not love a crew named Neon and Geeky Sparkles? I don't know. So they've got a story today from the infamous WDW Pro. Disney execs reportedly shocked by Disney Plus cancellations. You think? So WDW Pro starts going into some of the issues here that we talked about. And as I said, the last couple of videos, my last video last night was going into some of the details at kind of a basic level of the Disney financial report that was issued. And I'll break it down succinctly for you, but do go back and watch that video because I do have some discussions on why I do not think this Gina Carano situation is over yet. And this just goes to bear it out, what we're looking at here. But basically, Disney had a surprise quarter showing earnings, positive earnings instead of losses, and it's pretty much entirely due to the current level of success that Disney Plus is enjoying. And when stories like this come out and the hashtags start trending, and that's the one thing that Disney is staying afloat on right now, that has some people very worried. And it only makes total sense. So this story, this quote-unquote rumor, is 100% believable. As you probably know, Gina Carano was ceremoniously fired yesterday from her role of Cara Dune, blah, blah, blah. Apparently, Carano's calls for election transparency were too much for the execs over at Disney. Yeah, among other things. She was fired for not believing what the people at Lucasfilm wanted her to believe. That's the bottom line. Anything else is bullcrap. So when we look at here, there is some fallout, obviously, and I'm just going to get it to, something very simple for you. Disney's forward guidance now projects that they'll have 350 million global subscribers by 2024. Their original 2024 forward-looking guidance when Disney Plus first launched, and their fourth quarter report back in 2019, a year ago when Disney Plus launched, their projections were somewhere around 150 million by that point. So they have lifted their guidance on Disney Plus substantially, and for good reason. And what is the biggest driving force there? It's Mando, right? Mando. Check this out. Somebody put this together. This is a timeline of trending hashtags. Now, this data is now about a day and a half old, but take a look here. We've got Gina Carano up here. This is right after, or this was the day that this Instagram post was made that everybody was so outraged over. I still can't figure out why. She posted something stating undisputed historical fact, and then people tried to interpret that and read things into it that absolutely were not written there. But again, that's another previous video. Go back and watch that one if you haven't seen it. FireGInaCarano. But look at the numbers. 24,000, 26,000, 18,000, 12,000. Decent numbers, certainly to get up at the top of the list, but then look down here, CancelDisneyPlus. This is after the news released of Gina Carano's release, allegedly, so far, from Lucasfilm. And again, I will continue to say allegedly until I see some type of press release or something more confirming than the repetition of the same source material from an anonymous spokesperson at Lucasfilm. I still find it a little fishy. Cancel Disney Plus. $69,000, $73,000, $77,000, $81,000, $86,000, $92,000, and peaking at 101,000 tweets. In other words, it's at a ratio of 4 or 5 to 1 over FireGInaCarano. And what have I been saying on almost every video I've done to this point on this subject? Listen to the money, follow the money. Disney better respect the money. Disney knows where the money is. This is clearly showing Disney the money. And the money is not with FireGInaCarano. You have 1/4 to 1/5 the number of people posting that, or at least in frequency, as you do Cancel Disney Plus. And Cancel Disney Plus actually has punitive monetary consequences behind it, because subscriptions are being canceled. And as I said last night, I suspect highly that Disney has just witnessed, or is currently witnessing, the highest 24 to 48 hour period of cancellations they have ever seen. So you have to keep it up. You have to keep the pressure on. And this is why I say I do not think the door is closed on this Gina Carano situation as of yet. So you can go check out WDW Pro's article on Pirates and Princesses, and y'all can read through this. As I mentioned before, obviously Doomcock has done a video on this. Overlord DVD on YouTube, again, great channel. He has done a piece on this late last night, again, and nothing they're saying is of any kind of surprise or should come as a shock to anybody. This makes total sense. Her toys sell extremely well. She is an extremely well-loved character, and she is well-loved by far more people, paying customers, than there are people tweeting FireGInaCarano. So, again, as always, follow the money. Let's keep our eye on the story. Take care.